Tom, how you doing, brother?
Good, man.
What the hell is going on with them Angels? This waiver wire, like I've obviously usually throw a player on waivers and then other teams claim them, and it's a whole different process. Now it's just come get them for free. Take what you want, pick what you want, just take the salaries. It's a la carte or something like that. What the hell is going on with the Angels, and how can this set a precedence for not just this year but for the future?
Major league yard sale. I love the idea. It's actually as messed up as the Angels are. We all know that. The longest drought along with Detroit in the American League as far as making the postseason. A lot of wrong decisions. Given all that, this is actually a brilliant move. This is a team that obviously is not going to the postseason, but yet in trying to get there, they pushed themselves over the luxury tax limit. I mean, the worst thing to do is to pay a luxury tax, and you're not even a playoff team, right? So that would affect if they're going to, I don't think they will re-sign Ohtani, but say they have plans to re-sign Ohtani, they're definitely going over the luxury tax. So you'd rather go over there as a first-time offender than a second-time offender. You save yourself literally millions of dollars. You also move up your draft pick that you're going to get if Ohtani leaves by not being a payer into the luxury tax system. It makes perfect sense to put these guys on the curbside and say, hey, pick them up. They're there for anybody to pick up. And I get it. Some people are saying, you know what, this is unfair to pennant races because let's say the Marlins have the first shot at all these guys as the teams who are still contenders. And it goes in order of record, of course. So the Marlins could go pick up Giolito and Bader and Renfroe. They pick up as many as they want, right? Maybe that changes the race. Well, so what? I'm okay with that. I love player movement. Usually we close this out. Those Justin Verlander deals in August don't happen anymore because of the new rules. So I think it's actually a brilliant play by the Angels. Let's see how many they wind up dumping here. But if I'm a contender, I have to at least look at these guys because I don't have to give up talent to add a player for September and then have them on my postseason roster. I think it's a brilliant move.
So, Tom, we have you at the literal perfect time as news is coming out right now. So we're seeing from multiple people that the Angels have gotten all of their players claimed. Now, I don't know if that means like Tyler Anderson, who has multiple years. I think people are talking about the guys that are rentals. But the Cleveland Guardians reverse course a little bit. And I know they've got to eat some innings in their rotation, but they pick up Lucas Giolito and Reynaldo Lopez.
Because those two are a package deal everywhere they go.
They
are a package deal. They went from the Nationals to the White Sox to the Angels to the Guardians.
And Harrison Bader gets picked up by the Reds, and then we'll see if there's any others during these next 5 to 10 minutes. But your thoughts on those two to start, especially Cleveland going bold because they had an upper priority.
Yeah, I mean, my mistake. I counted Cleveland out, but in the last couple of days, they have picked up a game or two. So they did obviously have a choice before the Marlins in terms of putting in a claim. So good on them. I mean, they're still not literally out of it. And again, this is like a free test drive, right? To pick up one of these players. Now, Giolito, I was looking at his numbers, guys. He's been bad with the Angels. I don't think there's anything wrong with him physically. In fact, his velo is actually up a little bit with the Angels. But if you look at the way he's spraying his fastball, his command has been terrible with the fastball. And I chalk it up to a guy going back home, dropped into a pennant race, just trying way too hard. Now, I don't know if Cleveland, and they're really good with pitching, kind of settles him down. They get something out of him, but it's worth a shot. I don't know how you can go wrong. So good on the Guardians for picking up both arms, really good arms. And maybe they're not completely out of it. I mean, this could wind up being a brilliant move by them. It's the advantage of kind of picking first in the pecking order here. So, again, this to me now is going to get the Angels below the luxury tax threshold. Mission accomplished.
By the way, is this more of Cleveland saying we know it's Terry Francona's last year, we're going to take a shot?
Maybe.
I mean, because
hey, why not?
I mean, it's
I'm
kind
sure
of been hinted at.
I'm sure if they went to Tito, I'm sure they did and say, hey, we got a chance to pick up some of these guys. What do you think? He's like, yeah. Are you kidding? What do we have to give up? Wait, we're giving up nothing for Giolito and Lopez? Sign me up.
So in the offseason, do those two have to sign somewhere together?
Yeah, right.
I mean, they've been everywhere together. So
an incredible package deal.
Yeah.
You're right. And